Go Lightning! Oh, yeah! I'm lucky I still have a voice. I've been just so excited, so happy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's not enough words I can describe. This game was just unbelievable. Um, shout out, shout out to our friends who are grieving right now. Shout out to our friend David in North Carolina, my brother. I told you, my brother, that the Lightning are no team to mess with, especially when we get a lead. And the Lightning got the business taken care of tonight or today, but the game started at 4:00. But still, the Tampa Bay Lightning are one win away. Oh, yes. And then we'll just wait for the winner of the shitty Boston against the Islanders. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Islanders, my birth team. I was an Islander fan before 90% of the people that are watching were. Probably even 100% of the people were.
Probably.
Yeah, not too many people can go back to the Islanders' start. I can. But anyway, let's go Islanders tonight. They are playing. If there's one team that I really hate in hockey, is definitely one of them is definitely Boston. Any team in Boston, I do not like. So let's go Islanders tonight. Let's tie that series up. Get that to get tied up. So the Islanders can't go down 3-1. Just like the Lightning, it got a little scary there in the game. We're going to go over the game notes and what happened and everything in a few here. Good evening. My name is Joe D'Angelo, and I am joined by Hydro, otherwise known as Thor.
Oh yeah, because you shoved that y'all shoved that lightning down my throat and everything.
Yep.
So
well, I've been grooming you to become a Lightning correspondent, just like I am.
Well, Thursday, whenever I watched the Lightning and they scored their second goal, I was literally like, "Yes, they tied it up." And then I was literally looking at my cats and saying, I was like, you know what? I was like, because I stood up and I was like, I'm starting to really hate Joe and I'm starting to really hate David right now. I was like, because I was like, now I'm getting into it.
Well, you know what? I mean, Devin is not here tonight, as you could tell.
Like usual. I was like, this is becoming like a normal thing.
We might as well just rename this show the Joe and Hydro show, because quite frankly, when I'm on here, we get the top ratings, and I love Devin to death, but he does so much. He's not a healthy person, and he goes out to a water park and running around on a bad ankle all day long, going on rides and everything. You're not in any condition to do that, Devin. So, I'm sure people are wondering why they keep on seeing us and not Devin, on these shows. It's supposed to be his show. Well, guess what? We're taking over.
Well, I didn't even know that we were going to, I thought I might have hoped and prayed that Devin would have been on this show. Mm-hmm. But, he's like, I asked him, I was like, you going to be on tonight? No. He didn't give me he's like, probably not.
So he didn't even say no. He said, probably not.
Exactly like that.
Well, be happy, Devin, because your show's doing good. Thank God you got me on here. And Hyder, Hyder is come a long way. I mean, in only the short few weeks that I've worked with him, he's a lightning guy now.
I know.
Even though he lives in Tennessee, he's a Lightning fan. And it doesn't matter where the hell you live. You can be a Lightning fan no matter where you live. There's Lightning fans all over the damn place.
Well, I do like the Preds too, but
Yeah.
well, whatever.
Well,
They happen to.
The Preds are your home team,
Yeah.
and the Lightning are kind of like your sentimental team because me and Devin shoved it down your throat.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to go get Thor's hammer.
Yeah, you don't want to forget that.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. I'll go and get it.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Lightning and how the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions came back in this game, which was unbelievable, folks. You know, when you have a 4-2 lead in the second period against the Stanley Cup champs. Sorry, but not sorry. There he is. There's the dropping of the hammer.
Da 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 da. Boom.
Some people need that noggin right on the noggin because they're so stupid and their sports knowledge questionable. At some people think they know.
Just their in general knowledge, common sense, is questionable.
Well, first the Panther fans started with their shit about how good their Panthers were. Oh, the Panthers are this. Oh, the Panthers are that, and everything like that. First of all, you know, when they come at me, I'm like, oh God, here we go. You know, you're talking your shit. Yeah, Panthers. Yeah, you know, I'm in their enemy territory, and me and this friend of mine, Lisa, were at the game, and Lisa was like, oh boy, and she knew that I wasn't going to take no shit from anybody because I don't fear nobody, and I will get in anybody's face.
You see what Jonathan
on Devin. Get your roommate under control and get your roommate on his own show.
I know.
And tell him not to go to water parks when he has an ankle that's like held on by crazy glue.
Hey, it might be that Gorilla Glue.
I don't know what kind of glue it is, but that ankle's in bad shape. And he shouldn't be out at a water park for 8 hours. Or
he said he'll do his best. That's what he said. He's like, I'll do my best.
Good luck. Because, you know, right now, quite frankly, I feel like this is me and Hydro's show.
Well, if only I could throw this hammer and, like, it'll go straight to Devin and just, like, hit him. And then it'll, like, all I have to do is be like, come back. And then all of a sudden, like, get it right back, you know, kind of like, be like, I am worthy.
Yeah. Well, before I go into the highlights of our victory today, and we are up 3-1. Canes, hello, Canes fans. How are you? How's your evening going? You still feel like
it's not doing too good? We're losing.
You're starting to feel like the Panther fans now? But I will say this. I mean, the Carolina Hurricane fans, really for the most part, that I know quite a few of them, and they've been very cool. I got several friends that live in North Carolina, and they are Canes fans there, and, you know, kudos. And I got a lot of respect for their coach. Their coach even says it, and I quote, Andrei Vasilevsky is the best goalie in the NHL. You are absolutely right. And you are also right, the fact that Andrei Vasilevsky not only is a one-time, soon-to-be a two-time Vezina winning goaltender, but he's going to be a two-time Stanley Cup champion goaltender. But let's not put the cart before the horse. We still got a lot of work to do. We still got teams to beat even after we beat the Carolina Panthers. You know, as everybody knows, my Islanders are playing tonight, my birth team. They are facing the can't stand it Boston Bruins. There's one team I can't stand because obviously everybody knows I'm a Yankee fan, and us and Boston are the two big rivals of the American League East. So, you know, that's always been an interesting rivalry over the years because we dominated. Just like all the other teams in the American League East, we've dominated every single one of them over the years. But this ain't a baseball show, so we'll get back to the hockey. So tonight, in the first period, at 14-24, Braden Point with the goal, 1-0, his sixth of the playoff, 1-0, Bolts at the end of one. All right, you ready for this? Because this list is going to take me a while to go over. Second period. Unbelievable period. 8 goals in the second period. Yes, you heard me right. I said it. 8 goals. Let's start off at 4:30. They got a goal, 1-1. At 5:09, they get another goal. It's 2-1. Carolina Hurricanes are leading. At 9:54, Steven Stamkos with his 4th goal on the power play, and it's a 2-2 tie. At 10:35, they scored a goal, and it's 3-2. Canes. They got back the lead. Then at 12:41, Slavin with his first, and it's 4-2. There was a unfair comparison today. I saw in a post that they were saying that Slavin is the best defenseman in the NHL. Okay, Carolina Hurricanes. Let's talk this over here. I'm gonna put it in the nicest way that I can, without screaming and yelling. And I'm in a good mood, so quite frankly, I don't feel like yelling and screaming right now, unless I have a damn good reason. Obviously. So it's 4-2. This was actually from the Carolina Hurricanes Facebook page, official Facebook page, and they're saying that Slavin was the best defenseman in the NHL. I'm like, okay, not happening, because you know what? There's a guy named Victor Hedman, who's also known as Thor. He's the greatest defenseman in the NHL, period, and it's undisputed. So, can we chill out with the non-truths, because it's not true. Okay, Slavin is not the best defenseman. He got nominated but he's not. So, just reality check here. 14:38, we're down 4-2. Both are on the power play. Nikita Kucherov with his 4th on the power play, 4-3, assisted by Stamkos and Heddy, of course. It's 4-3. Tyler Johnson at 17:10, assists by Colton and Maroon, and guess what? We have a tie at 4-4. What a nice comeback!
Yep.
You think that the Lightning are, scared. You think that the Lightning are down and out. I mean, I'm sure Carolina fans are hoping that the Bolts are down and out. I'm sure that the haters out there are, talking their crap. Ooh, the Bolts are down 4-2. Ooh, Carolina is going to win tonight, and they're going to tie it up, and then they're going to go on to win the series. Knock it off with your wet dreams, fellas, because it's not happening. Yeah, I said it. It's not even realistic. At 4-2, we were just warming up, because guess what? We just kept on coming after that. That energized the team going down 4-2. No lead is safe against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The fact that they even got that many goals is incredible against the greatest goaltender on the earth in Andrei Vasilevsky. The fact that they got as many goals as they did, I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Hello, David. Yes, we're doing the show. Would you like to come on?
Well, we did actually have somebody new that wanted to come on.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got to speak my mind, says David.
Uh-oh. Does he want to come on?
Do you want to come on? Bring it.
Come on.
I'm not afraid of nobody. Step up to plate, debate me, brother. You ain't got a chance in hell, but what the hell? Try it. Come on, give it a shot. Bring it on. Say it. I love challenges. I'm going to say Ryder will put you on.
Well, if he's watching, he should have seen it.
I should hope so. Yes, we might have somebody from North Carolina that lives in North Carolina. He's a good friend of ours, but I'm sure he has something to say. I don't know if he was cocky when it was 4-2, but he just got educated because the Lightning are never out of a game when they're down and out. They can score like you wouldn't believe, and you saw it tonight.
Yeah,
we all know that as Lightning fans.
Well, I didn't see it, but but I'm reading it right now. I'm reading it off of the phone. So
okay, 17-10. Johnson was first to the playoffs. Colton and Maroon assisted 4-4. 1937. Steven Stamkos with his 5th goal of the postseason on a power play with Cooch and Cirelli. And guess what? The Lightning are up 5-4.
Here we go. He literally sent me. He's like, "Link, please. Need to vent."
Come to the master.
On another subject here,
Yes.
I do want to get this off because, like, I keep on getting reminded, I keep on getting messaged, and I just want to say, bye-bye, LeBron. You lost in the first round. Bye-bye. Maybe you need to learn to literally start shooting baskets into the basketball goal.
Nah.
And I was like, instead of being on your phone and be like, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this. Dude, do your job. You get paid like a lot of money for this.
He likes to tweet like Trump does. Everything is a response, but it's a tweet, not a response. It's a response in a tweet form. That we are in the ages of response by tweet. But we don't tweet here on this show. I mean, we do have a Twitter Thunderstriker page that we do.
Well, I will say this, that like before David comes on, I will say that it's funny. There's like all kinds of memes now. That's like, there's one that I seen. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but like, it was like Michael Jordan laughing, say like, ha 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 ha, be like, I never lost in the first round as defending champion. But we'll get off of that. That was enough to talk about LeBum James.
I don't know if we have some time later on. I could bring that back up.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's a lot of fun. That's a lot.
Yeah,
of fun.
It actually is. It's actually pretty fun to make fun of LeBum James.
But even more exciting than that is the fact that tonight we have somebody live in the beautiful state of North Carolina who's not a very happy Hurricanes fan out there.
Here we go.
We're gonna give him his time. Give him his time.
There we go.
Man, well played. Well played. Well played. Well played.
Hi, David.
Hi. But I hate the damn refs. Refs gotta go.
You are so right about that.
Gotta go. The refs, get somebody new in there. I don't care what you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And bad thing is, we come back to Carolina. What, Joe? Monday?
Tuesday.
There you go.
Game is on Tuesday, and
gotta go.
3-1. You gotta win there so you can come back here to Tampa. Otherwise, the Canes just get to stay home and think about next year.
Well played. Hey, I ain't knocking nobody. I got much respect for the Lightning, but disappointing in how we played. We played poorly.
I think you guys were on a roll.
No, we did. We played poorly. No excuse.
In that second period, you guys, came back and you guys got 4 goals off Andrei Vasilevskiy, the best goaltender in the NHL. I got to give you guys credit for that. You got 4 goals off Andrei Vasilevskiy. That is saying a lot right there.
Yeah, but it ain't saying a lot if you can't show it because, no offense, I like the Bolts. Bolts a hell of a team.
Yeah.
I ain't taking nothing away from the Bolts. Nothing away from the
Stanley
bowl.
Cup champions.
We didn't show up.
You
Period.
guys
Period.
get
We
stupid,
didn't show up.
stupid
Period.
penalties. Stupid penalties. You guys had the lead.
Period. We didn't show up.
If you guys just would have done
No
your
excuse.
jobs.
No excuse. We didn't show up.
You guys came back. You guys were losing, and you guys came back. You got 4 goals. All you had to
but
stay out of the box.
thing is, we should have had y'all. No excuse.
Yeah. Well, the first 2 games, 2-1, 2-1, very close.
Even
You guys,
this game, till penalty shootout. Yeah, well, y'all. Never mind. I can't say that, but
don't be afraid to say it because I'm from New York and I say every curse in the word if I have to. Have you ever heard me going off on my haters?
y'all kicked our ass.
I get in their grill.
Well played, Joe. Well
Damn
played.
right. Because, homie, don't play that. You want to take me on, I'll get right in your grill. That's
well played. And I thank you for respecting me
of course I do.
as a true Hurricane fan. And man, I ain't got time for all that crap. We lose.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, if you guys just would, after you guys got 4 goals off the greatest goaltender on earth, you should have played defense, and those penalties cost you the game. Those penalties.
Stupid mistake.
Yeah, I'm sure
Mhm.
Brindamore is giving them hell tonight.
Oh, I know he is.
Yeah.
We'll come back to Carolina, and then all of a sudden you'll see a whole new. Hey, wait a minute, where did this team come from? Hold on.
Well, we proved that we can win in Carolina because we won the first 2 games of the series in Carolina.
True that.
You guys are going to have to be on your A game in order to beat us.
I don't think I'm a Carolina fan. I don't think we can.
Oh, don't say that. That's negative. That's being negative.
It's true. Y'all are much better outcoming than what we are. You are well prepared. You have list goes on.
Well, we'll see what happens because I don't put the cart before the horse. We're up 3-1, but the series is not over yet. We still have to win 1 more game. So
not over yet, but
it's rough.
I'll be nice.
Hey, do you miss the host of the show?
Devin? Yeah, where's he been at?
That's what we want to know.
He's been hiding out. He's been hiding out.
Ooh.
I think he's going to some amusement parks and water parks.
Yeah, and then he gets ashamed.
So we're gonna have to rename the show.
And I hope you're watching these, David.
Probably not.
No, but I know his roommate is.
Well, like I said, I will bow down. I think I will have to agree with you on that outcome. I think Lightning are going to take cuts. I ain't gonna say that, but the way we've been playing, we suck.
I don't agree with you on that. I think that the Canes I'm giving them a lot of credit because they scored 4 goals off the greatest goaltender on earth. So you got to give them credit. I mean, they fought, but they did stupid
It,
penalties.
we fought, but then we gave up.
Just dumb penalties, man. You can't take those penalties. Those refs call penalties really quick.
Mhm.
If you snooze, you get called for a penalty.
Hey,
Hmm.
well, hey, wait a minute. What you doing over there? Hey, I just fell asleep. Yeah,
Well,
penalty box.
one of my guys said tonight that Kelly Sutherland was the ref. Well, Mr. Sutherland, you, my friend, are going on the list because you suck, just like the rest of those bozo referees that can't call it down the middle. They have to be biased. They have to call all these penalties, and they had to make up for it. The fact that Cooch, come on, in the first period, he got high stick that he was bleeding, and the referee's like, "There's no penalty. There's no penalty." Cooch got high stick right in front of the camera. How could you not see it, you blind bitch? Here's my glasses. Take my glasses, put them on your freaking head. The man got high stick. He was bleeding. And the referee's like, right in front of your ass. Right in front of his ass. And he didn't even call the penalty.
This is what I'm saying. Just like I talked to Brandon tonight. I wish the refs would let us go 1-on-1. I think it would be more of a fair game.
Mm-hmm.
If we went 1-on-1, no refs.
That's interesting.
That would be fun.
Well, me and Hyder are very, very excited to have our good friend from the state of North Carolina and a huge Carolina Hurricane fan on the tonight's show.
Hey, I'll admit, we screwed up. We gave the game away. Well, it is what it is.
That's what I like. I like a realistic fan. I don't like these fake fans out there that talk all this junk about Tampa. Tampa's not a hockey town. Tampa's not a hockey place. It's got beaches. It's got, hotness and you sweat and everything like that. But it's got a nice air-conditioned arena. And inside that air-conditioned arena are your reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions. And you can't handle that. You can't handle that. We're the champions of the world.
Yeah, actually, I can. God, that would make me want to come back for more, but yet again, we get in on you, so.
It's just amazing.
I don't
there's so much hatred.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be a completely different game. What, Tuesday, Joe?
Tuesday.
Yes. Yep.
In Raleigh?
In Raleigh.
Maybe it'd be a completely different game, but I doubt it.
Well, you guys need to step up and stop making the mental mistakes. Yeah. Because you guys were in it. You guys were up 4-2 in the second period. You guys had your chance to put us away. And you were taking stupid penalties, and that's what cost you the game. The bottom line.
You just outplayed us. There ain't no excuse.
The Lightning.
Y'all more hungry than we are.
We are hungry because there's only been 2 teams in the history that have repeated in this century. So, we have a long way to go. We have to get by the Hurricanes, and then we have to play the winner of the
The
ball.
who? The
We
who?
have to what?
The who?
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 We have to play the winner of us
Who?
and the Canes.
Oh,
And then after we beat the Canes, we have to play the winner of Boston against the Islanders.
and judging y'all want to win it.
We beat the Islanders last year.
Just my prediction, but the way y'all playing, y'all coming out strong.
Yeah.
You think?
Yep. All right. I think we've reached the halfway point, and we're going to hand it over to Hyder. And Hyder, what you got?
Well, you may go ahead and state the sponsors,
Sure.
the list, not your list, but the other list, the sponsor list.
Not the list that Mr. Sutherland and his ass clown referees are on tonight.
Yeah. Well, we'll go on into the sponsor list. We got Our Place, Dunedin, and Clearwater. Brenda's on the Causeway. Clorox Company.
My company.
Ozona Pig.
Ah, the best barbecue around here. Anyway.
Barbecue.
Eddie's Dunedin.
Mhm.
Hurricane Eddie's Dunedin.
Wings. Right?
Snappers.
That's the Snappers Comedy Club, Palm Harbor.
I was there today.
I seen that.
Hey, where's the wealth, man? Share it.
What?
Share it.
What?
Sharing his carrot.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna share my wings with the Carolina Hurricane fan.
Gino's Pizza, Palm Harbor.
I love them. Yep.
Country Boy Dunedin.
Yep.
My favorite, Massage and Skincare Solutions.
That's your favorite. You want that massage from Miss Alice.
That's right. Mason Dixon Christmas Wish Q105 radio station 104.7 FM.
Mason's coming back next week, Monday.
Renew Life Formulas.
Don't forget to take that good stuff for the percolation.
My mom probably would have needed that today.
It goes in, it goes out.
My mom needed that today. She was real bad. We ate Chinese today and Japanese today. And shit, that tore her stomach up.
Literally.
Yeah. Classy Bailey Jules. I might as well be working for my mom. I was out delivering today.
Yeah.
Red Rooster Gift Shop, Chris and his family, and then we got his Helm Salon, his haircut, getting his haircut,
or lack thereof hair.
Well, maybe he's got a lot more hair like on the body. Maybe he needs to get that cut off too. Maybe, I'm not for sure. You never know. No judging. No judging.
Hey, as you get older,
that's what happens.
That's what happens.
So, yep, that's about it for the sponsors. Unless you got any more that you want to add.
Not right now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, how about Buffalo Wild Wings?
I wish. I'll do the show from there on UFC events.
Nice.
Oh, I'll be right there. Hey, I'll be right there. Hey, man, you got it. Bye. I like to get Buffalo Wild Wings on there.
Yeah, if you can get Buffalo Wild Wings, we'll appreciate you.
Yeah.
We love you a long time if you get Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, I have to say, I give our friend from North Carolina a lot of credit for coming on the show tonight, having the cojones to step up to the plate and say, yes, our Hurricanes lost tonight. And
Well, you won't meet many like me, but I will be gratitude. Joe, you know me. I'm
no.
always going to speak my mind.
So
I
he
don't care.
said,
I don't
you
care
know,
if you like. I don't care if you like me or you know. So
there is no shame on losing to the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champion.
That's right.
And I can't tell you how much that pisses people off when I do it. So if you ever wonder why I do it so much, it's because it pisses the haters off. And that's why I do it. And there's nothing they can do.
Hmm.
I hope Carolina does take y'all now. That would be so sweet. Oh yeah. Just saying.
Okay. Well,
I don't think it's going to happen, but
I mean, tomorrow's Sunday, so you can always go to church and pray to the Lord and say, Lord, please let my Hurricanes win at least one more game out of the series.
That way
yeah,
can at
but
least go to 6.
then Joe would get the gratitude and rub it in my face. Hey, how about them lightning?
Well, we did say, didn't we say that it would go to like? Didn't you say that your prediction it was like it would go to 7 games?
At least.
Yeah, I said probably 6 or 7.
I thought the Canes were going to present a much more bigger challenge.
So did I, truthfully. I
They
honestly
just
did.
haven't.
Guys, hell, sorry. I know we played y'all regular season.
hmm
We whooped y'all regular season.
4 games to 3. It was like 4 games to 3. It was very close.
But y'all came back on us on playoff time where it matters the most.
That's when it matters the most, my friend. That playoff time when we have the playoff experience.
Yep.
And you know what? I look at the other teams that we
That's
could
all.
play.
That's all. I don't you know me.
So,
I'll take a lot.
all right. So, Hyder, you got anything to add tonight for us?
Yeah, I got some wrestling news and a little bit of MMA news.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hear first?
Actually, I got some wrestling news.
Okay, maybe it might be the same thing I have on mine.
You know, Vince McMahon is selling WWE.
Yeah, that's the first thing I had up on my list. It says WWE being bought by NBC for $2 to $4 billion. Oh, and also WWE is experimenting with a new ring design. That'll be interesting.
What did you hear?
About
The new ring design.
Oh, I just know that it was like something about a new ring design. That's all I knew. That's all I know. It's whatever. Maybe they should copy AEW's like ring design because I actually like that ring. I like that actually, like the whole stage.
Can you take me up to the store real quick?
Why?
I gotta get back a cigarette.
Okay.
Tonight?
Let's get in trouble.
Hey, I'll be back on in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Like,
David.
Bye, David.
Bye.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Okay.
Hallelujah. I enjoyed the short time with our friend from North Carolina, but enough's enough. He graciously accepted his defeat. I like people that do that. I like people that are good sports and good sportsmanship. After all, I messaged him on their win. I messaged him when we were up 2-0 and we lost, and it was 2-1. And I messaged him and I say, "Congratulations on your win." In good sportsmanship, and that's what I do.
Yep. Well, I got some New Japan news. New Japan is coming back with their Dominion card it'll only be like a 5-match card, but still, it's pretty. It is pretty important because like it's one of those cards that's like their big event.
Right.
So Okada taking on Shingo for the vacant World Heavyweight title because Ospreay got injured and he had to vacate it. So, but that should be a pretty good match. I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to say it's going to be a 5.5 stars.
Wow.
I'm going to be watching it, so it better be that. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to go with that. It comes on Monday. You can get it on the New Japan World.
Okay.
So might have to pay for it, but whatever. That's on you, not me.
Right.
AEW is going on the June 26th. It'll be on a Saturday.
Okay.
With the main event, Kenny Omega defending his AEW World title, taking on 23-year-old Jungle Boy.
Wow, incredible.
Yep. And I don't know if anybody's seen AEW last night. Of course, I didn't because I kept on getting interrupted by phone calls. And of course, one of my friends, it was okay because he just recently lost his mother. Prayers to him and his family.
Yep.
But Andrade signed with AEW.
Yep.
And one thing that people don't know about is that he's got power on whether he loses or not.
That's a little too extreme there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of creative control with that. So
I don't agree with that.
Well, it depends on who he agrees with for him to lose to. So I'm pretty sure that it's like, I think it's one of those things that's like, kind of like, I always think of like Pac.
Yeah.
Like when he was like, he said that he would only lose to like Chris Jericho or Kenny Omega, and he wouldn't lose to Hangman Page when, they're really building up Hangman Page. So,
yep.
I mean, it'll be interesting. Andrade's supposed to be challenging Kenny Omega at, I think, in August for the AAA title, Mega title in Mexico. Yeah. So, be interesting to see where he goes from here and in AEW and stuff like that.
Yep. We have an appearance
by the Black Panther. He's not in Wakanda.
Did I hear meow?
No. Oh, you just want to be with Daddy. He is very quiet. He's like the quiet one. The other one, she's not so quiet. She lets everybody know.
Yeah, I heard the meow on the last show.
She is definitely my child.
Yeah.
This one is kind of like his mommy. Not as talkative.
Yeah. And apparently not shy because was willing to get on the air right there.
Yeah, well, he's willing. So, but yeah, that's all I got for the wrestling news. As far as the MMA news, UFC is tonight. I know last week I said it last. I know I said it last week, and I did apologize to everyone on Wednesday because, it was my bad. But UFC is tonight. I double-checked it, probably maybe triple-checked it. UFC is tonight with the heavyweights. I think in the co-main event and in the main event. So, see where everybody's ranked at, probably Tuesday.
Okay.
UFC 266 on pay-per-view will be September 4th, and it won't be in the States. It'll be in London, England.
Oh.
So that'll be really good. Hopefully that really works out unless we have another lockdown or whatever. Yeah. Far be it.
We just got a new member today in the Thunderstrikers from New England.
Really? From New England or England?
England, UK.
You just said New England, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, it's the UK. My bad. I'm still excited after the Lightning's victory today, and of course, the call in with Mr. David in the beautiful state of North Carolina, conceding defeat, gracefully declaring that the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions are just still that. We are still the champions of the world.
Thor.
And let the haters hate. And let every hater get hit in the head with that gracefully.
Hey, they might get, if I keep on doing it, like if I keep on raising it up, it might actually let the thunder down. It might let the lightning down. Be like, shoo!
That would be good.
That might be actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Hyder earlier today, and we were talking about the show, being that it's going to be the Joe and Hyder show again tonight. We knew that going into it. We knew that last night when we were talking that we were going to both do the show, and be double co-hosts or double hosts, if you want to call it.
Well, I mean, I pretty much asked Devin. I was like, "You going to get on?" And probably not. Like fade off.
Fade to black.
Well, if he's going to fade to black, he might need Aleister Black to kick him.
That's another guy that signed with AEW, right?
No, he hasn't signed yet. But
he was on the AEW site today.
Was he on the AEW site, or was he like? Did it show like that he was all elite? Like, because I've seen a lot of that, anyways.
I think he's gonna sign with them because they're promoting him.
Well, he can't do anything right now until later on. After his 90, I think it's like 90 days or something like that.
Yeah. Well, still and all, they got him. No, they're gonna get him.
Yeah. But, I mean, if they don't, then they're dumb as hell.
So when we were talking today, I told Hyder that one of my friends, I have known my friend Matt for going to be 25 years on September 8th. So that's our 25 years as friends. And he's going to be coming on to the Everything Lightning show on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And unlike every other Thursday night that we normally have Everything Lightning and stuff like that, I think this is going to be a tremendous show. And the reason, we have the best Lightning podcast in the world, but we're taking a night off from talking about hockey or any kind of sports. And he was on a local show, 94.3, The Shark, to do a broadcast with Brian Anthony. And they were discussing mental health. There's a Facebook group, Panic, Anxiety, and Agoraphobia. Wow, that's a big word. It's all concerning mental health. So I think Matt is going to come on the show and talk to everybody about his situation, what he's been through over the years, and to help awareness to mental health, anxiety, panic attacks, or that big word that I can't pronounce, agoraphobia.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
If you know anybody that suffers from any of these, or you suffer yourself and would like to join the group of people that are minded in that, there will be a link posted on the feed from Matt where you can get in and talk about, the situations, about your cases and stuff like that. And it'll be a good show. I thought this would be a nice little change, out of respect for, a friend of mine that, we've been friends for 25 years, and the fact that he's overcome all these challenges and what he had to go through, the panic, the anxiety, everything that's done with it. I remember Matt wouldn't even get in a car to go anywhere, and now he gets in a car and goes all over. So the progress has been unbelievable, and it's really a serious part of the show, unlike the times when, we joke around, we have fun, we bust on each other and stuff like that. Unfortunately, some people get butthurt and leave, or put up a panty fest and stuff like that. But the bottom line is, in reality, that this is really, really serious. as far as mental health and anxiety and what Matt is going to be talking about. News 12 Long Island. Um, they're a news group in Long Island where I'm from and where I was born and where I lived for 35 years of my life. So, they recognized him and they gave him a spot. They gave him an interview and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I mean, this would be good for my community here in Tampa Bay. If my friends suffer from any of these challenges and they're afraid to speak up and move forward or be recognized, so this is a chance for everybody to come together and get the help that they need and talk about their situations and stuff. And if anybody knows about stuff Matt went through, it's unbelievable what he went through, and I was there for it, a lot of it. So it's going to be a really good show on Thursday, and we'll see how the show goes. I like to have Matt on as much as possible. So hopefully, Matt, you'll come on and, offer that to our community and stuff, and, take a whole crowd of people and help each other and talk about situations and stuff like that, what you've been dealing with and what you've been going through. So that's something that the Thunderstrikers are going to be presenting. We feel that it's crucial for the community. We love our community. We help our community, and we also help other communities, not just Tampa Bay. So, this is going to be big. I have some friends in Tennessee. I have some friends in North Carolina that suffer from this, and I think they should be watching the show and learning from Matt. So Matt's going to be our special guest on Thursday night at 8:00. So you may want to join us and watch the show and learn something from Matt. And of course, he'll be taking questions or concerns or whatever you guys have. So Thursday's going to be a really special show. We're actually we're hoping that the Lightning will finish it up on Tuesday, so our show won't be up against the game. If there is a game, it obviously would be Thursday night if there's going to be another game after Tuesday. So, we just chose to do the show over. We feel like the show is, this is a more important issue right now that, is killing people. So
some things need to be said. I mean, I know that a lot of people were like, just because we're not afraid to say anything, about it. Some people are.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that I was going to go to a little thing that's like up the road at another apartment complex and like right near me, pretty much right behind me. They had a thing that's like a stress and worry thing, and I was going to go to it, but then stuff came up and stuff like that. And whenever you told me about this, I was like, well, this will probably, I'll actually be able to, maybe talk to someone and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And, that's the type of person that Matt is. He wants to share his story so he can help people and see, he's been through a lot. So, communication and bonding and stuff with a very serious thing that goes on in not only panicking and anxiety attacks. People have them and people suffer from them every day. So I love the fact that Matt did this show, and I wanted to bring it on to the Thunderstrikers and really it's going to be a big show. So Thursday night at 8:00, we're going to be advertising it every day on our feeds, just to let everybody know that this is going to be a very important show. All kidding aside, it's a really serious issue, and we want everybody to take this seriously. And the people that need to reach out, Matt will be here. So that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it.
Right.
So, well, we only got 5 minutes left to go. So you want to do the final thoughts and then wrap it up?
I did want to say like two more things on the boxing side.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Floyd Mayweather against Logan Paul is this Sunday. It's just an exhibition. It's not a pro bout. It's not a pro bout because Mayweather's retired. He don't need to fight anymore. He's got the money.
Wow.
So, but I will say that the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, the one that will happen in August. The contract, don't know how much Woodley will be making, but I guarantee you he's probably going to be making more than he ever did in the UFC.
Wow.
Even whenever he was champion. I mean, UFC fighters are underpaid.
Mm-hmm.
Boxers make more than UFC fighters do. And I'm not even joking about that.
Mm-hmm.
But the Woodley, Jake Paul contract states that if Woodley were to win, in which I kind of think he will, because I've followed Woodley for a long, long time. Even now, like with him being on a 4-fight losing streak in MMA, he can still knock someone out. But I will say I think he's going to win, of course, he's going to be confident in his own ability too. He thinks he's going to win, and in the contract it states that if Jake Paul were to lose, then he gets a rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Automatic rematch.
Okay.
So, I mean, who puts that in there? And he probably thinks he's going to lose too.
Yep.
So, it's whatever. I mean, Woodley stated in an interview, he's like, that way I get to knock him out twice.
Wow.
So,
That's it
for the boxing.
Okay.
Oh.
All righty. Well, it was a hell of a show. Hi, Mama Hydro.
Yeah, I think she went off because, well, there's somebody that's watching with us. I don't know who's watching.
Well, Jonathan was on, Christopher was on, Dalla was on, Brandon was on.
Corey Oliver was on. Well, he was. Yeah,
So-
he was the one that wanted to come on.
Oh.
Need to start. We need to bring, some new people on too. It's like, uh-oh.
Well played, asshole. That's our friend from North Carolina. I'm from New York, so, whenever you say fuck you or asshole, that's a compliment. In New York, that's a compliment. So thank you very much, David.
Well, I guess technically I'm part New Yorker because, like, my mom's from New York and my dad is from the South, is down from this way. So I'm technically, I guess, a little bit of both.
Hi, David. How are you tonight? What a night.
Yeah.
It's like that song. I can't get it out of my head. It's like, it's going to be a good, good night. It's like a smoker with his cough.
Yeah.
That's what the Carolina Hurricanes did. They choked.
I mean, it happens.
It does. It does.
I mean, you can't be on every night.
Yep. This is true. You can't be on every night. But you can be the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions. And if you ain't down with the champs, we got Thor's hammer for you, laying it smack down on your head.
There we go.
And just when the haters thought that the Lightning were going to lose, wham! Good night, Hurricanes.
Oh, God. The ice cream truck is over here.
Oh,
I hear it. I hear it even through the mic. I even hear it.
Wow, is that loud?
It's. I always say that I want to take a rocket launcher and shoot it.
Well, don't you have an ice cream place over by you?
Yeah. We're literally trying to get a sponsor from them right now. Trying to.
Okay.
I just haven't been able to catch up with the the owner, because it's like every time I go by there, it's like the owner is like not there, but whenever like I don't even try, that's when she's there. So
Mm-hmm.
it happens, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank Mr. David for coming on the show and, being humble, bowing down on one knee
Mm-hmm.
and saying yes.
He bent the knee.
He bent the knee to the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions. And I love saying that. And I'm not going to ever stop saying that because my haters absolutely hate that.
If only we could get Paul Heyman to do that reigning, defending, or we could get Bruce Buffer from the UFC.
Oh yeah, Bruce Buffer.
Be like he is the reigning and undisputed. Yeah,
that would be
reigning,
great.
defending,
Michael
and
Buffer.
undisputed. Michael Buffer. It's Bruce Buffer's brother.
Oh, okay. There you go. Of course. But tonight was a lesson, a big lesson, and that is when you're ahead 4-2 and you're winning the game against the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions, you need to hold that lead. And bottom line is they made a lot of dumb mistakes and they paid for it and they lost the game tonight. So, down 3-1, I'm sure those Hurricane fans are going to be very laid back. They're not going to be talking that smack because there's nothing to talk about. I mean, they are, it's just a matter of time now, whether or not they'll take it Tuesday or Thursday. But the Lightning are going to get it done and, we'll move on and hopefully play my birth team, the New York Islanders. But Heidi, you got anything else to say before I wrap it up?
I don't think so. You want to go to the final thought now?
Yeah.
Okay. My final thought is, Devin, you come back on Wednesday to your own show. Don't do anything else. Don't go anywhere. And definitely don't go to no like water parks or any kind of like Carowinds or anything. Just rest up. That way you're ready to go on Wednesday. It's as simple as that.
It's some good advice.
I know, but he probably won't listen to me. So,
well, you'll find out if he listens to you.
Well, I might have to knock him in the head, and if he shows up on Wednesday, then we know what happened. I knocked him in the head.
Just don't knock him in the ankle.
No, I ain't gonna knock him in the ankle. I ain't going for that. I know that's a weak spot.
Yep. Well, it was a great show tonight. We're happy. We're Lightning fans, so we're elated. We're unlike David, that's not very happy right now. Poor guy. But have to get over it. There's no shame in losing to the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning. No shame at all. You lost to the champs. That's it. So I say thank you very much for watching the Joey D and Hyder show.
Is that what we're calling it now?
I guess so. Instead of Sports Magnet, it's the Joey D and Hyder show.
That means I'm gonna have to rename the playlist.
No, you just start off a new season. Because quite frankly, once the Lightning win the cup, you know what I do after I get done with my Lightning season and my team completes its season, I go on vacation because that's how I roll. And you could do that when you're the owner of your company. You can do whatever the hell you want when you're the owner of your company. I am the owner of the company. I am the owner of the Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers, Inc., which owns all these shows, sponsors all these shows. So I can do whatever the hell I want to do. And Hyder is going to need Devin.
I'm gonna need either Devin or someone else.
to finish out the shows while I'm gone.
Maybe some new blood.
Whoever.
New blood. We want the new blood. Oh, and my mom said, "Go Buffalo Sabres."
Oh boy. Yeah, yeah, they're good, all right. Oh boy, they need help. And look who's in the room, Christopher. Wow.
Yeah, well, Chris, you've been on this show, so I mean, we're looking for some new blood and stuff like that, so that way we can be able to train them good.
Well, not only that, like I said, after, Light and win the cup, I'm going to be taking some vacation time. So, we can't leave Hyder by himself. And, Devin
Then I feel all alone.
Devin may or may not be able to go. So who does Hyder turn to? So
yeah, because, Devin don't know how to take a break from whenever we're riding the rides and stuff like that. He don't know how to take a break or anything like that. So he just keeps go. I take a break so that way my body can rest and I am good to go for like the next few days.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that I'm going to still be here. I'm still going to be here until the very end of the Stanley Cup when we meet the Avalanche in the Stanley Cup. And then I will take my vacation into October when it's time to start all over again for a new season. So let's hope that Devin comes back and we have a good show Wednesday night. Don't forget about our mental health show on Thursday. That is a huge thing that we will be promoting over the next few days about mental health. And we have a special guest from Long Island, my hometown, that will be on the air and live in Center Reach, Long Island, where I was pretty much brought up. I grew up in Center Reach, Long Island. So I've known him 25 years, and he's going to be my special host on Thursday, talking about mental health and all its nasty things that it causes. So you don't want to miss that. If you have any issues or you need to reach out or you need, friends that have gone through mental health issues and everything, this is your show. So we're going to heavily promote it. So Thursday night at 8 o'clock is the night for that show. Me and Hyder are going to be on that for sure. I don't know if Devin's going to be on or not. I don't know if Woody's going to be on for that, but it's going to be a real big show. So we want everybody to watch it. So for Hyder, I'm Joe D'Angelo. Catch us Wednesday night. Let's go, Bolts. Let's finish the Canes up on Tuesday. Be the Thunder. Good night, everybody. How about them Bolts?
Boom.
Yes.